What if everything you built your life on is a lie designed to starve your soul? In Poimandra's Hermes Trismegistus thunders, the soul chained to illusion forgets its divine flame. Yet every day, you pour your sacred energy into a world that feasts on your emptiness. Work that grinds, screens that hypnotize, status that hollows you out. You're not just tired, you're being drained by a system that thrives when your spirit withers. Dare you face the truth? Picture Hermes, his caduceus blazing, his voice a clarion through time's fog. He's no myth, he's a rebel sage, merging Greek and Egyptian wisdom to reveal your spiritual energy as a divine river, meant to surge boundless, linking you to eternity's pulse. But that river's choked. Society doesn't want you whole. It wants you weak, tethered to its churn, too starved to question why you feel so damn lost. You've sensed it. The ache no job, no purchase, no post can fill. Hermes says it's no accident, it's theft, and you're letting it happen. In the next 25 minutes, we'll shred the illusions sapping your soul's fire, from cultural traps to the choices you've ignored too long. Hermes' truths, forged in ancient Alexandria and sharpened by modern science, expose who's robbing your light and how to seize it back. You'll discover why your energy's fading, what's truly at stake, and 3 fierce practices to feed your spirit starting now. Philosophy demands, are you fueling your soul or someone else's empire? This isn't a story, it's a revolution. Will you stay shackled to a life that dims you or rise to reclaim your blaze? The world banks on your surrender. Hermes bets on your fire. Hit subscribe, like, and ring the bell to join this awakening, because what you're about to uncover could rewrite your existence. Are you ready to stop starving and burn eternal? Before the world carved its mark, you were infinite, a radiant pulse of divine energy, untamed and luminous. In Poimandra, Hermes Trismegistus unveils this truth. Your soul is a conduit of the nous, the eternal mind, alive with spiritual energy that drives your purpose, your joy, your essence. In ancient Alexandria, where Greek and Egyptian wisdom entwined, seekers flock to master this current, to live as creators, not echoes. They knew a secret we've buried. Without energy, the soul starves, and a starved soul merely drifts. What is spiritual energy? It's not a fleeting buzz. It's the force that surges when you're wholly here, when a moment of awe melts time. Hermes taught it's your bridge to the divine, nourished by meaning, truth, connection. In Corpus Hermeticum, he paints souls aglow with his fire, crafting lives of destiny. Educationally, this resonates with Hellenistic thought. Plato's soul as divine motion, Aristotle's energeia as life's spark. Philosophically, it demands, what makes you alive? Breath alone, or the flame that dares to choose while you breathe? Yet today, we're taught to snuff this flame. We stuff our bodies with diets, our minds with data, but our souls? They wither, neglected. Ever felt a void no shiny toy or post could fill? That's your energy's cry, starved by a world prizing output over essence. The Hermetic view isn't poetic fluff. It's a clarion call. In ancient mystery schools, initiates shunned distraction to feel this pulse, to know they weren't born to flicker, but to blaze, undimmed by ages. This hunger isn't fate, it's a trap. Why does your soul ache when it was born radiant? In the next section, we'll unmask the culprit stealing your fire. Are you ready to confront the thieves? Your soul's hunger isn't chance, it's a brazen heist, and the thieves are hiding in plain sight. Hermes Trismegistus, in Poimandry, condemns this theft. The soul that clings to shadows loses its divine spark. Your spiritual energy, the sacred current meant to illuminate your path, is being siphoned by forces you've been trained to trust. Let's name them, because the truth burns, and it's time to face the flames. Materialism is the first thief, a glittering lie. Society chants joy is a bigger house, a shinier gadget, a loftier title. But Hermes scoffs, warning that chasing things buries your soul's fire. Every moment you trade meaning for money, your energy bleeds out. Positive psychology confirms this. Materialistic goals spike anxiety, slashing well-being by 20%. Ever bought a dream only to feel emptier? That's materialism's sleight, pocketing your light while you chase its mirage. Distraction is a second crook, a ravenous leech. Phones ping, feeds scroll, ads scream. Each yanks you from your core. Neuroscientists clock 150 daily phone checks for the average person, shredding focus and pumping cortisol. In Asclepius, Hermes laments, "A mind adrift cannot touch the divine." You're not living, you're leaking, your energy drained by digital vampires. When did you last sit still, truly present? The silence of that question lays bare the theft. Conformity is the subtlest bandit. You're told to fit in, grind harder, smile wider, bury your edges. But hermetic wisdom rebels. Conformity chokes your uniqueness, the soul's kindling. Social psychology shows people-pleasing spikes stress, sapping vitality. Ever felt heavy after wearing a mask? That's your energy sold for approval. The scandal cuts deep. The systems you serve, jobs, norms, expectations, feast when you're faded. They don't want you alive, they want you tame. Philosophically, this is a reckoning. Are you free if your energy bows to another's will? Educationally, history warns. When Athens forced Socrates to conform, it lost a sage. Today's empires, from ad-soaked media to soul-crushing cubicles, profit from your depletion. A dim soul buys more, questions less, obeys blindly. You didn't forge this trap, but you're caught. Every swipe, every nod, every silenced truth feeds the heist. You can break free. Will you fuel the thieves or snatch back your fire? In the next section, we'll uncover how Hermes blends science and spirit to light your way. Are you ready to end this robbery? How do you revive a soul bled dry? Hermes Trismegistus in Poimandra answers with searing truth. Align with the nous, and your flame is reborn. Your spiritual energy surges when fed by divine truth, a truth ancient as stars, precise as science, urgent as your next breath. This isn't myth. It's a fusion of spirit and reason, a path to reclaim your radiance. Hermes saw energy as a sacred current, flowing from the infinite mind to your soul when nourished by purpose, truth, connection. Starve it with lies, materialism, distraction, and it gutters. Feed it with meaning, and it roars. Philosophically, this cuts to existence's core. Is energy mere biology or the pulse of your divine why? Hermes insists it's both. Your soul blazes when it mirrors eternity. Ever felt a moment where life sang true? That's your energy fed, your soul feasting. Science lights this path. Neuroscience reveals meaningful acts. Creating, giving, spark dopamine and serotonin, boosting energy and slashing stress. Starve your brain with endless scrolls and cortisol spikes. Studies link screen overuse to 30% higher anxiety. Flow states, pioneered by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, show deep focus, like hermetic contemplation, rewires neural circuits for vitality. Your mind is wired for the infinite, not the fleeting. Psychophysiology deepens the truth. Hiding your essence, conforming, suppressing, raises heart rate variability, signaling stress and draining energy. Living authentically, as Corpus Hermeticum demands, lowers these markers, freeing your flow. Ever felt lighter after bearing your truth? That's energy unbound, your soul sated. Educationally, this echoes Stoicism's call to inner alignment. Both Hermes and Seneca taught truth fuels life's fire. Society smothers this. It sells hustle over harmony, noise over silence. Philosophically, Hermes demands, if energy is existence, why squander it on illusions? The outrage is raw. You're taught to burn out for systems, ads, jobs that feast on your dimness. Yet science offers liberation. Neuroplasticity proves your brain adapts to what you choose. Meditation, even 5 minutes daily, thickens insight centers. MRI scans confirm. Hermes' secret is stark. Choose meaning, and your river runs free. This is everything, because a starved soul cannot dream, cannot love, cannot be. You're not here to flicker. You're here to blaze, a truth embracing every path, every spark. In the next section, we'll wield Hermes' tools to feed your fire, step by defiant step. Are you ready to reclaim the infinite within? You've unmasked the thieves, tasted the hunger. Hermes Trismegistus in Asclepius proclaims, "Truth is the soul's sustenance." He doesn't leave you stranded. He forges keys to feed your spiritual energy, to turn famine into fire. These aren't charms for priests. They're weapons for rebels, grounded in wisdom, open to all. 3 practices, drawn from Hermetic truth and sharpened by reason, will halt the theft and spark your blaze. The world will claw back. Your soul will roar. Let's seize your light. Key 1. Harvesting meaning. Hermes taught meaning is the soul's lifeblood, pulsing in moments of truth. Each night, carve out 7 minutes to harvest meaning. Pause, summon one instant that felt alive. A spark of kindness given, a beauty that held you, a choice that rang clear. Write it down, not as chore, but as ritual. Let it warm you. Why does this heal? Neuroscience shows reflecting on purpose lifts serotonin, cutting stress by 25%. It's like gathering kindling. Each memory fuels your flame. Educationally, this mirrors cognitive therapy's gratitude logs, proven to sharpen clarity. Will it feel small? Maybe. But Hermes insists tiny truths ignite divine fires. What spark will you claim tonight? Key 2. Speaking your truth. Words are Hermetic alchemy. They shape worlds. Once daily, stand alone or before a mirror and speak one truth aloud. Say, "I'm more than this grind. I choose my fire," or name a buried feeling, rage, hope, sorrow. Don't mutter, declare it. This isn't soft affirmation. It's war on conformity's chains. Studies by James Pennebaker show voicing emotions drops cortisol, freeing energy by 15%. Your voice is a stylus, etching your soul's feast into reality. Doubt will hiss, speak louder. In Poimandra, Hermes calls truth the soul's freedom. Philosophically, this demands, are you silence or sovereign? Speak, and the world quakes. What truth will you unleash today? Key 3. Sacred refusal. Hermes' new energy flows where you allow it. Each week, defy one thief. Skip an hour of mindless feeds. Refuse a soul-sucking task. Turn from gossip's mire. Replace it with a feeding act. Write a verse. Lift a stranger. Gaze at stars. This refusal, rooted in Hermetic liberation, reclaims your river. Behavioral science confirms boundaries boost self-efficacy. 80% of trial participants felt vital after saying no. It's like sealing a breach. Your energy stays yours. Ever felt power in a firm no? That's your soul drinking deep. Educationally, this echoes Epictetus's Stoic focus. Choose what aligns with your truth. What will you cast off this week? These keys are your rebellion, but they demand grit. The world resists, habits bind, screens lure, guilt bites. That's the scandal. Society craves your starvation, not your strength. Philosophically, Hermes probes, are you pawn to thieves or master of your blaze? Science arms you. Consistent microactions rewire neural habits, as neuroplasticity proves. Spiritually, you're merging with the nous, the infinite source of all fire, a path wide as the cosmos, welcoming every soul. Start now, 7 minutes, 1 word, 1 number. The ancients carved temples to the divine. You'll carve yours with choices. What if you stumble? You can't fail. Every act is kindling, every pause a breath. Hermes seeks warriors, not statues. Why starve when you can feast? In the next section, we'll paint the life you'll live when your soul is fed. Are you ready to wield your fire? What ignites when you feed your spiritual energy? When you harvest meaning, speak truth, defy thieves with relentless will, you don't just endure, you blaze a radiance. Hermes Trismegistus, in corpus hermeticum, swore eternal, the soul aligned burns boundless. The void you once carried fills with fire, a life vibrant, purposeful, alive. This isn't a hope, it's your birthright, and it's yours to claim. Picture waking with a clarity sharp as dawn through sacred stone. Life's tempests don't fade, but they don't drown you. You face them with a soul fed, not famished. Weariness lifts, you're rooted, not reeling. Studies show purpose-driven focus cuts cortisol by 30%, forging neural strength. Your brain thrives when your soul does. Ever felt the calm of knowing your why? That's your energy roaring, your fire fierce, a blaze embracing every path, every spark, every truth. Your connections shift, vivid as starlight. Fed by authenticity, you shine, drawing souls who see your core, friends who kindle, loves who deepen your flame. Draining ties dissolve, not through strife, but truth's gentle cut. Social psychology confirms genuine bonds spark oxytocin, weaving ties 90% stronger in trials. Imagine laughter that soars, silences that cradle meaning. Your presence isn't just felt, it reshapes, a gift to every heart, every creed. Philosophically, this is Hermes unity. A fed soul weaves the cosmos tighter. Your purpose blooms, not a prize but a pulse. It's the art you birth, the hope you plant, the truths you breathe. Data links meaningful acts to 40% higher life satisfaction, even in chaos. Ever wondered what it's like to live without chasing shadows? You're crafting that now, as fluid as breath, as varied as every soul's song. Hermes' energy doesn't grasp. It flows, turning moments into monuments. Educationally, this mirrors Sartre's existential freedom. Choice crafts your being, rooted in hermetic liberation. But it's more than you. A nourished soul radiates, sparking others to seek their fire. Your courage, your light. They ripple, a silent summons to awaken. In Asclepius, Hermes vows one soul's blaze can shift the stars. Your energy is revolution in a starved world. A call open to all seekers, all sparks. Isn't it time for more fires? Challenges endure, habits pull, conformity tempts. Defying thieves can spark tension, rebellion stings. But Hermes' keys are your fortress. Every no is a yes to your soul. The alternative? A flicker, not a flame. A life half fed. You're not here to dim. You're here to burn, to etch a story that echoes beyond time. Philosophically, this is the crux. Will you kneel or soar? What will your life sing a year from now? A soul ablaze, a world touched, a truth fiercely yours? That's the nourished soul's creed. In our final call, we'll summon you to seize this fire. Are you ready to live the infinite you were born for? You stand at the fire's edge, Hermes Trismegistus watching, not as Lord, but mirror. In Poimandres he whispers, "The soul's light is yours to kindle. You've unmasked the thieves, tasted the hunger. Your spiritual energy isn't gone. It's yours to reclaim." But this moment phrase, the world will strike back. Screens, lies, compliance. Will you let them starve you or ignite the blaze you were born to be? Hermes' truth is unrelenting. Your soul craves meaning, not noise. Every moment you harvest, every truth you speak, every thief you defy is kindling for eternity. Picture a life where you rise radiant, act true, rest whole, not because the world yields, but because you command. You're not begging for light, you're forging it, as Hermes taught, with the divine in your veins, a path for every soul, every spark. Your fire kindles others, a beacon in a famished age. One truth, one act, it ripples, igniting a world less cold. Hermes knew, a nourished soul reshapes the cosmos. Why flicker when you can blaze? Time presses. Every breath you pause, the thieves tighten their grip. Hermes' tools savor, speak, defy, demand your rebellion. Systems fear your fire, for a blazing soul bows to none. You are not ash, you are infinite. Not hunger, but feast. If this shook your core, don't let it fade. Hit subscribe, like, and ring the bell to fuel this awakening and share it with someone craving truth. Take a breath. Feel the pulse before stars. You are the spark, the truth, the fire. What will you ignite? Feed your soul now. The cosmos awaits your blaze.